Good morning, everyone. This is the session 10. In previous session, in session 8, we have seen when we create policy object, what happened in the backend. Backend process, what happened in the backend? When we create policy object along with tab. And we have created policies tab.
So there is a table created in the database.com.
In the backend, how many steps happened? It has created a table called object called
policy
underscore C, right? This table has been created. And second point, it has created, we have created tab. The tab is policies. And third one is business logic. In the business logic, it has created one program called policy underscore C.
Underscore. Is it a double underscore, sir? Yeah.
So this is the process. It has happened. Now, when you come to tab, while creating the object, how many fields it has created?
Only one, sir.
One field. What is that field we have created?
Object ID, policy ID.
Policy ID. Policy ID is a data type. What data type we have given?
Auto number.
Auto number. Is everyone getting?
Yes.
I'm not getting.
Yes, sir, we are getting.
Because understand, speak, then only I will understand. Otherwise, again I have to repeat, you will feel bored. What is this, sir? Every time telling same subject. If you speak, I will understand, you know it. So this happened. Now, if I go to tab, and I click on policies, after clicking on policies, I will create new policy ID. So how many fields we will see?
Only one.
One field. Why?
That's what we defined, sir.
Why only one field?
That's the only field we defined while creating that object.
One field we have created while creating the object. Whatever you said, right or wrong, how many will accept? There will be only one field.
Actually, none. 0 fields.
I cannot hear you people properly. Let me try with earphones.
One policy ID is one.
Only one policy ID, right?
Yes.
Let us see.
No, actually, we can create many policy IDs.
But per policy, it's only one. Are you guys able to hear me? Everybody else?
Yes, yes, we can. I think not here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Now you can hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it showing recording option to you?
No.
No, for you on
Yeah,
the screen it will show. Yeah. So you are saying we have created only
రాత్రి నిన్న వచ్చినాయి
Just a minute, I don't know. Some.
యాక్షన్ ఆ గీతలో కరెంట్ జీవలు వచ్చినాయి గోల్డ్ వచ్చి ఇన్ని ఉన్నాయి కొట్లు వచ్చినాయి
So now we will go to that policies and see how many fields it will show. I am clicking on policy tab. What we can do with policies now?
Create new object.
We can manage the object. We can create. What operations we can do?
Create, delete, view.
Through tab.
Yes.
We can do create, edit, delete, undelete, and view. These 5 operations we can do by using tab, because tab contains these 5 user interfaces. It contains many user interfaces, but these are the main user interfaces. Now I am clicking on policies. Click on new. What happened now? What happened?
So it is
What happened? You said it will show one field. Why it is not showing any field? But it is showing other field here. Owner Madhusudan Reddy. What is happening? What could be the reason that we are not getting anything to give input?
Because we did not define the field level input for policies.
Why we have created field, right? Object will not allow us. Object creation without field, object creation is not possible. One field should be there.
somehow I can see in my I created today. I can see that policy ID, sir.
I did that with branch, so I can see branch ID.
Where you can see branch ID?
I created new recording lightning application. I see that policy ID.
So now here, when you click something here, when you click on new, it is showing some options, right, to enter data.
Yes.
But for policies, you have created one field or not? It is for sure you have created one field, right? Policy ID.
Yes.
Do you remember we have created policy ID? Which data type we have given?
Auto number.
Auto number.
So I am clicking new. Auto number, that policy ID is not coming here. Why?
We will edit layout page.
It is system defined, sir. It's created by system. That's why it does not come there.
Now you said auto number, right?
Right.
When you said auto number, that means will it ask input from you or it will generate automatically?
System
Generate automatically.
It will generate automatically. That's why it is not giving that field. Policy ID it is not giving. And what other field it is showing?
Nothing else.
Owner.
Created owner one.
Owner it is showing, right?
Right.
You are getting, means you just have some observation here.
Yes.
Whenever you click on accounts, when you click on accounts and see new, here it is showing account owner or not?
Yes.
It is not
Yes.
asking input. How it is taking? By default it is taking. Whoever create that record, that should have owner, right?
Yes.
Whenever you go to bank, if some person created account for you, we should know who has created. That account owner field is mandatory wherever you go in this world. For example, you go to kiosk at the supermarket. When you do billing, whoever did billing, that person ID will be there or not? He will log in with user ID, right? His user ID. Getting point? getting my point, right?
Yes.
Internally, that account owner details will be there. So account owner is a mandatory field or not now?
Yes.
It is.
Now, one more thing. Whenever you have created object, that time you have entered one field. That is policy ID, right?
Correct.
This is the one field. This is the second field. Two fields are mandatory. Two fields are mandatory. One is policy ID. If you don't give policy ID, what you can give other thing? By default, when we are creating object, everybody created object, policy ID. Everybody created
Yes,
policy object or not? If
Yes.
you if you create policy ID, in one option, what is that screen? In the first screen, what is the option where it is asking for data type?
Creating the object while creating the object.
First sections of object.
Which section? In which section it is asking policy?
Oh, second
Record
section.
label, record name label,
Record.
and format.
Record
Section
name
two.
label, right?
And
Yes.
format. Yeah.
In that record name, you have given object name as policy. Then
Yes.
it is giving policy name like this, right?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Everybody remember?
Yes.
Yes, we renamed
yes,
it
sir.
policy ID.
Policy name it is there. What I have done? I have removed it
Renamed
and changed it to ID. And when you have policy name, what data type it is showing?
text.
Text.
So I
Data.
have changed it from text to auto number, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This policy name too, I have changed it to policy ID. Everybody getting or not?
Yes.
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 People, those who are not speaking. Clear, Jabin?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Vishwajit, you are getting
sir.
right? Isha,
Yes, sir. Getting,
Rita,
sir.
Shilpa, Suraj, Ajay, Arush, Dikshit, Bharat, Shashikala, Srivalli, everybody is getting right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Shashikala, you have idea on this?
Yes, sir. I have idea, sir.
You are getting right what I am talking.
I'm getting, sir.
If you don't get, just speak.
Okay, sir. Sure.
So here, either policy name or policy ID, one of these is mandatory. You can say this is a record name or record ID. It is mandatory. And second mandatory field is owner. This is given by default by Salesforce. We have given policy ID as auto number. That's why it is getting, system is generating automatically. If we give record name, what will happen? Policy name if we give. And what data type we have to give?
Text.
Text.
That time, here, when I click on new policy, will it give or not?
Yes.
Yes.
To enter input.
Yes.
Because a system doesn't know which policy name you want to give. ID it can
But at least
generate.
the label has to display, sir.
Yeah, label. Yeah, it will display here, label. And here, to give value, it will display some space like this. For example, account
But
name.
in Lightning, I can see that label is displayed for policy ID as well.
Okay, let me go to Lightning.
It just says policy in Lightning. When you click on new policy,
Mhm.
it just says policy owner These are the two fields
I am
available.
clicking new. So what it is showing?
Policy ID.
Policy ID.
Policy
But
ID.
it is showing anything to enter here.
No, sir.
No.
Grayed out.
It will not ask to input, but here it is showing policy ID. There in classic, it is not showing even policy ID. So there is some difference between functionality for classic and lightning. Here we can edit page layout and we can do it. That page layout concept we will see later. Now here it is showing. Click on new. How it is displaying? It is displaying policy ID and owner, but it is not asking any input. It is not asking anything. It is not giving any option to enter input because it is the auto number. So here by seeing this, you can say policy ID is mandatory, owner is mandatory. Now I will create this record. How to create this record? How you will create this record? How I can click on
Click
save.
on save.
Yes. So what will happen immediately?
Policy ID auto generates.
It generated policy ID. See, if you go to policies, it is showing policy ID. Right? If I click here, save, what is the number we will get? Policy ID
002.
001.
Everybody is understanding it, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in the back end, object is same. Whether you create it from lightning or classic, same object it will save. Now tell me how many fields it is showing.
4.
What is that field?
Created by last
Created by
Policy ID created by owner, last modified by.
Created by
last
second.
modified by.
Owner.
Last modified by.
Now how many fields are mandatory?
4.
3.
3 or 4?
4.
3.
Why
4.
3? We have 2 fields, right? Created by is a separate field, last modified is a separate field. Now for this record, now I am creating policy ID. 1, 2 records are generated. 1, 2 records are generated. 2 records generated, right?
Yes.
You can identify, if I say you go to second policy ID, you will go, right?
Yes.
If
Yes.
I click on, if I say go to first policy ID, you can go.
Yes.
Whenever you go to bank, you have account number and customer ID, right?
Yes.
Why they are giving 2?
So one customer can have multiple accounts, but customer is unique for that company.
Now customer ID is they are generating and account number they are giving. This account number is for your saving account or salary account or current account. They are generating some account number like this. Customer ID, they are generating CID, something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why they are generating this?
To identify a customer and what accounts he has.
So, is it a fixed, you will have only saving account?
He can have more than one.
Yeah.
One
They
customer.
will give credit card. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
They will generate one more number for credit card. You will have loan.
Personal loan, motor
Personal
vehicle
loan.
loan. They have some.
Home loan. You might have different loans. There will be separate account or not for personal loan.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And home loan there is separate. But if you tell your customer ID, they can check all details.
Yes.
This most of the time, that is for internal purpose. Internally they have reference and they are giving it to you. With that they are accessing your data or not?
Yes.
Yes.
With customer ID, they are accessing your data. How Salesforce will identify? I will say programmatically, I want to like this policy ID. Now they have one application like this. Same client can have another application, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Same, they can have like this. They have one application for insurance. This is for general insurance. Maybe for vehicle insurance, they have some other application. There also they have like this only, policy ID, policy name like this. That time also they will get PID 01, PID 02. Because this is a general insurance, they have created this application. For vehicle insurance, they are creating another application, but they are storing the data in the same org. We can create multiple applications or not? One organization can have multiple applications,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
for
Yes.
second application as well, they have PID 01, PID 02. When I say go to PID 01, what Salesforce will think? Either it is vehicle insurance or whether it is general insurance. Which one is that? I have two policy IDs with the same number. So how to identify? If you want to retrieve record, internally there should be something, right? Like customer ID they have generated.
Yes.
For each and every record, Salesforce generates a record ID. How you will see record ID? How you can
Row
see
ID.
record? Huh?
Based
Row
on the
ID.
policy ID.
If you click on this record, check URL. See this? This is a record ID. This is for which record? Which record is this?
Policy one.
Policy one.
PID 01. Now I will go to policies and I will open PID 02. Is there any change?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
PID 01.
NF.
This is
Yeah.
Yes.
PID
0.
02.
last two. It is changed or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many digits?
2.
2.
Total how many digits?
And
3, 6,
12 or 16?
15.
6, 9, 12,
15.
15.
How many?
15.
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 3.
15.
This is a 15-digit ID. (15-digit) alphanumeric, right?
Yes.
Alphanumeric, or we say character. 15-digit. Yeah, I don't know what word I have. Alphanumeric, yeah, we can say, or
Alphanumeric is better wording for it, sir.
alphanumeric. RecordID is a 15-digit alphanumeric number generated by Salesforce. Now I will go to Lightning. Open this. What observation you have made?
This is Jack in digits.
So there is something suffix to the ID.
How many digits it is?
18 digits.
18.
In Lightning, it is a 18-digit. In Classic, it is a 15-digit. This is for PID 01.
So classic is 15 digit, 18 is for lightning.
Yes.
Okay.
So in Classic, RecordID is 18-digit alphanumeric number generated by alphanumeric. Some sentence I am missing. Alphanumeric. Alphanumeric. After alphanumeric. Alphanumeric. What is that? What we can call?
ID.
Ah, yes. ID. Unique identification number. I don't know how to write this sentence. RecordID is a 15-digit alphanumeric unique identification.
Unique alpha.
Unique
Number.
identification number, we say.
Yes.
Number generated by Salesforce.
Yes.
In Classic, it is 15-digit. In Lightning, it is 18-digit. So what is the best practices? Which one we have to use to retrieve records? That Swapna will explain. This RecordID is very, very important. Now, when I go to object, accounts object, I am going. What is happening here? Oh, let me finish this. Not this. Let me finish this. So record ID is the other mandatory field. So how many mandatory fields are there now?
5.
5.
How many mandatory fields? Total 5 mandatory fields. First one is policy ID.
Owner.
Owner. Created by. Last modified by. Record ID. I will change this record ID to starting. I will change to starting. Record ID, policy ID or policy name. Means record ID or record name. Record ID or record name. Clear? Third one is owner. Fourth one created by. Fifth one last modified by. Anything you do in Salesforce, if you create any record, these 5 fields are mandatory. These fields are called standard fields. These are standard fields. These 5 standard fields are mandatory. So what is record ID? What is record ID? What is record
It's
ID?
unique number generated. It's unique number generated by system.
Generated by
Salesforce.
Sorry.
Come say clearly. What is record ID?
In alpha.
In classic, it
In Classic,
15
it was
digit
generated 15-digit
alpha
unique
number
ID
is
number
generated by the
generated by
Salesforce.
In classic, it is a 15-digit.
Unique.
In
Unique is
Lightning, it is 18 digit
Yeah.
alphanumeric
Still that fact
identification
we have
number.
to tell. So that you will understand, oh, you know everything about record ID.
In classic, it is a 15-digit
Yes.
numeric unique identification number generated by Salesforce.
Yeah. In Lightning, it is a.
It is
18 digit
18.
alphanumeric identification number generated by
Yeah.
Salesforce.
How many digits in classic and Lightning?
15.
15 and 18.
For record ID in class. How many digits for record ID in Lightning?
18.
Now,
Record ID.
what is? Yeah. What is record ID or record name? What is record ID or record name? What is record ID or record name? What is this?
Record ID is the unique identification number for a field.
Record ID is?
Unique identification number.
Okay, this record ID is different. And I am saying this record name is different. While creating the object, we get this, right?
Yes.
While
It
creating
is the auto
object.
number generated by Salesforce.
This is auto generated number.
Auto generated number.
Okay, you are saying in a specific way. Now, while creating object, we have to, it is a mandatory, right? Either you need to have record ID or record name. No, I am confusing you. It is not record name. What we can say? Can you give idea what we can say? We are creating this field. What is?
That is normal names, sir, always.
Mandatory.
But now we are
Mandatory field while creating object. What is the mandatory field while creating object?
record name.
Owner.
I am talking about second field which we have created while creating the object. This record ID leave.
Oh, okay, okay.
I am removing this ID because I am making you confused. Record name, right?
Record name. Yes.
So what is record name? What is record name? For this answer you are clear, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What is record name?
Record name is a mandatory field
Hmm.
which is created while creating an object.
Yes. It can be. It can be.
Entered by user.
No, it can be either auto number or text data type. Right?
By default, it is showing text, but we can change to auto number.
Yeah. Record name is a mandatory field while creating the object. It can be either auto number data type or text data type. Srivalli? It is clear? It can be either text or auto number. Now what is owner? What is owner?
Who created the
Owner is the owner of the record who has created that record.
Yes.
If you create from your user ID with your by logging to your user ID in the org, in org there are different users, right? Now you have only one user ID. That's why you are getting only your name. Tomorrow, when that concept comes to create different users, that time in the same org you can log in with different users. With 5 users, you can create 5 users. In the same org, you can log in with different users. You can create records. That time you will see different owner names are not. Clear? Confusion? Any confusion?
No.
No.
Everyone?
No.
Based on the
Yes.
username, user logged into that org, owner is changed. Now I am a owner in the org. If I create other users, that time if we create records with other user login user ID, their owner name changes. That is clear to everyone.
Yes.
What is created by? What is created?
Who created the
Who created the record?
record?
There what we are getting? Along with created by, we are getting date and time also, right? Timestamp we are getting. Timestamp we are getting.
Yeah.
And here it is last modified by. If I edit this record, what will happen?
Last modified will change.
Now it is 8:31 a.m.
Yes.
Now we will go to policies.
On the ID.
Edit.
Edit.
Save. Now see.
The time was changed.
Time was
Time
changed.
changed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear for you, right? What is
Mhm.
happening?
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow, other user will have access to this record. He will modify that record. This will change. Will it change?
No.
No. Only modified.
Modified by will be changed.
First modified will change.
See this lock symbol?
Yes.
You can't edit that.
This will change.
No, we can change assignment.
Owner,
We can change. We can change ownership of the record. If any other user are there in my R, now only one user is available. If I create other user, I can change the ownership. But created by,
Cannot be changed.
we cannot change. Owner field we can change. We can assign it to other user because I have created this record. I want to give ownership to you. I can do it. But the created by we cannot change. This one also we cannot change. This last modified by we cannot change, but it's done by system. Only we can change ownership, right? If it is a
Yes.
text data type, I have given policy ID. If I give policy name, can we change or not?
We can change.
We can change. Because auto number is system generated. What are the system generated field here? All are system generated. But only one field we can change out of 5 fields. Or 2 fields we can change. If it is a text data type, we can change record name. And we can change the ownership. Editing standard fields. Mandatory standard fields. So which one you can change? What are the fields, mandatory fields? Tell me.
Policy ID.
policy ID,
First one.
Policy ID.
First
Policy.
one.
Record ID.
First
Record
one is
ID.
record ID.
Record ID.
Next.
Record ID.
Policy name.
Next one is
Record.
Policy name or ID.
record name.
sorry,
Next one.
Created by owner.
created by
Owner.
owner,
Next one.
Last
Created by.
created by,
Last modified by.
Next.
last modified by,
Last modified by.
So out of this record ID, can we change?
No.
no,
This record name?
Yes.
if it is
Yes.
text we can change,
Text
but
we
if
can
it is auto number we
change.
cannot.
If it is text data type. If it is auto number,
We cannot.
can't change. Owner,
Yes.
can change.
We can change.
created by,
No change.
Can't.
Can't change.
last modified by,
Yes.
Yes.
Change it.
No, we
Change.
cannot change.
No,
System
we
will
cannot.
Only
update
the timings
automatically.
we can
Auto
change, but
generate.
the owner, name we cannot.
change, but by
System.
system, not by
User.
user.
Yes.
Is it clear? If I confuse you, if I say something, will you able to answer?
And one more doubt I got, sir.
Yeah.
If we change the owner name, will the last modified name will change or it will be the same?
Last modify will also change. Owner will be different. New owner.
And created by will change to the modified, if we change the name to other user,
Okay.
created by and last
Never
modified by
changes.
will change.
This is a very good question. Now I will change. Okay. I will change and save. Here whose name will come?
Change name.
Who changed the name?
Who is
Change name.
changing now? Who is changing now?
Madhusudan Reddy.
Owner, he has changed. But who modified it?
Madhusudan Reddy.
I only modified it. Ownership has changed. That should record, right? That should be recorded, right? Who has modified this? Me only. It will change. Name is same. Time will change.
If we change with other name, other users, I mean, now we have only one user. If we have multiple users and some other
their
users,
name will come.
their name will come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is logged in, I am logged in with Madhusudan Reddy. If you log in Shirisha name will come.
Okay, yeah, got it. And created name will not change. If we change the owner also, then the created file will not change.
It will not.
Yeah, it is locked.
Yeah.
Got it.
Even this is locked for user, but system will see who
For
is
system
changing.
will automatic.
Yeah, who is changing? What time he is changing? What date he is changing?
Okay.
If owner ship is owner field is changed to other user, what happens to last modified? Okay, I am giving this as question. Okay, now everybody is clear. Any doubts?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Now we have seen record ID. Here it is showing A00, 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 A00. What is this A00? What is this A00?
A constant?
Count number.
What is this A00?
Your instance or region.
That signifies the custom. It's an identifier for the custom object.
If I go to policies, observe URL, these three digits,
Yes.
A00. If I go to campaigns,
70.
if I go to leads,
So you are
002.
if I go to accounts,
001.
if I go to contacts,
003.
opportunities,
006.
cases,
50.
solutions.
501.
So what are the important objects in marketing, sales and service clouds?
campaign.
Campaign
Leads,
lead,
accounts, contacts,
contacts,
opportunities, cases,
opportunities,
solutions.
solutions.
So now let us test our memory power.
No, numbers.
Campaigns,
Lead.
lead,
Leads, accounts,
Account.
contacts,
Contacts.
opportunity,
Cases.
case,
solution.
no cases, solution.
Yes.
This is
Solution.
object. When you go to campaign object, what is the number you have seen?
003.
00?
3.
00?
3.
How much? 3 or 1?
I think it's 1
case for 3.
Or 00Q? Lee? Lee, how much? Account? Contact? Opportunity?
Cases, yeah.
Case?
Opportunity
500. 500.
Anyone
Case is
number, any
500.
number for which one you remember?
Case is 500.
Case
Solution is
501.
Case 500.
Yeah.
Okay. Solution?
501.
00Q you have seen.
Yeah.
Campaign.
00Q is a campaign, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Campaign.
What is for lead account?
001.
001.
001 is for account.
Next.
003.
003.
006, I think. 006.
Contact.
003.
Contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contact.
Opportunity.
006.
006.
Lead.
Don't know.
00.
So for lead, it is 00Q.
00Q lead.
And campaign?
Campaigns.
Campaign.
701.
Yeah.
So how you got it now? You are applying your thought process. You have not seen and said me, right? Did you check and said, or you by yourself you said?
No, we checked and said.
Random.
If you check and tell, then there is no use.
We didn't check.
We are not applying our thoughts. Let us see now. Campaigns.
Yes.
701. Who said without seeing those are hero and heroine? By seeing whoever said those are villains. Leads.
Leads 00Q.
Accounts.
001.
Yeah. 003.
Contacts.
006.
1, 2.
Okay, Vijay, you can go.
Yes.
Next case.
Case
500.
Solution 501.
501.
501.
Now everything is correct or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes villains also wins. We should not dare say anything. This is the object ID.
Object ID.
So every record will have object ID. First 3 digits are object ID. You want to test it?
Yes.
Go to accounts 001. Open any record. Is it started with 001? I have opened one record. Any record.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. 001.
Now I will go to another accounts record. 001 is same, right?
Yes.
Now you have record ID and object ID. If you want to access any record programmatically, you need record ID and object ID. Record ID starts with object ID. Record ID is a 15-digit alphanumeric unique identification number generated by Salesforce. First 3 digits
Object
ID.
Object ID.
starts with
00.
object
Object ID.
Clear now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now you have record ID, you have object ID. These objects are stored where? Where these objects are stored? What is
Object ID is
object ID? What is object ID?
object ID is the
It
ID
is
of the
Is a 3-digit
Record.
digit auto-generated Salesforce.
auto-generated or 3-digit alphanumeric number.
Alphanumeric unique number.
Unique
Identification number.
provided by Salesforce.
Salesforce.
For standard and custom object, it will be available. When I say object means it can be either standard or custom object. Now where this object ID is stored? Where this object is stored? Where this object is stored? I am talking in database view. Where this object is stored? Where objects are provided?
In the database, sir.
Where the database? For whom this database is created?
Instance.
For whom this database created?
For end users?
No, for the developers.
For whom this database is created?
Organization.
Organization. What is this organization? Swapna Salesforce. Maybe it's CDCA. Now, where you can see organization ID?
In the URL.
Where you can see organization ID? We have seen that in first session. We have
By
seen
the administrator.
Communication
that card?
company profile.
What is that? What is that? If you go to company profile, what you can see? Organization profile you can see, right? What is the navigation steps?
So you, profile is on the top.
Then
Company set
administrator
company profile, company information.
so this is your organization name. Let us assume this is Swapna affiliate, Salesforce. Here you see organization ID is there. How many digits is it? How many digits?
15.
Starts with 00D.
Object ID.
Why object ID?
00D.
It starts
Yeah,
with
first.
00D. This is not object ID. This is organization ID.
Yeah.
So what is organization ID? Organization ID is a unique identification number. Tell me.
Unique identification.
Provided by Salesforce.
Yeah.
Organization ID is
Unique.
Organization
Alphanumeric.
ID is a
Unique
unique
alphanumeric
identification
digit.
number. 15 digit alphanumeric
unique
identification.
alpha
Numeric identification number
Unique identification number.
provided by Salesforce.
number provided by Salesforce starts with 00D. Even your organization ID starts with 00D. How to identify your org? By using organization ID. Your organization name is different because here we have record. For that we have record ID. We have object. For that we have object ID. For organization, you have organization ID. Where this organization ID is stored?
Instance.
What is your instance?
AP.
AP16.
For you, if you are in US, what instance you got?
NA 223. North America.
So this is instance. What is instance?
NA.
No, what is instance? What you can say if we say instance?
It's storage.
It's a server.
Instance is a
Server location.
server
Where we can store.
allocated by Salesforce based on country to store organization data. It is clear?
Yes.
This instance based on your country or based on your country it changes. Where this instance is stored, where this instance is available, not stored. Where this
Region,
instance
sir.
is available,
Regions.
Regions.
it is available in the region. So now what is the database hierarchy?
Profile.
What is database hierarchy now? First to least, highest one.
Region.
In the region,
Instance.
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 Database.
Database dot.
believe about database.com. Inside instance,
Organization.
organization ID. Next,
Object.
Instance.
next,
Object ID.
Record
Record
ID.
ID.
Record ID.
Record name.
you are clear with this hierarchy, right?
Yes.
Till yesterday, this is database. In user point of view or developer point of view, what is the hierarchy?
Record ID.
First one is, highest one is what?
Record ID.
Record ID, highest one. Application, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Above application,
Profile.
Profile.
organization. In the organization, we have profile. In the profile, we have application. After application,
Object.
Object.
tab or object. After object,
Field.
Fields.
field or record. Record or field. Field is least one. Combination of fields is record. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
You need to have very good clarification and understanding of these. So if any time it should be fixed in your mind like ABCs. Region, instant, organization ID, object ID, record ID. If you want to pull some data, you need to follow this hierarchy from database. in user point of view or client point of view, you have to log into organization with your username. That user will have profile. Based on the profile, application access will be there. In that application, we have tabs, and the tab you can create records. The list field is field. The list data is field. Anybody have any doubts? From session 1 to till date, only these points we have learned. We have discussed about all these things. To understand this hierarchy, it took 10 sessions. I hope everyone is clear. Harish, Shirisha, Reena, Shilpa,
Yes.
Suraj,
Yes, sir.
Swati, Dikshit, Isha, Jabin, Madhu,
Yes,
Bharat, Shashikala.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is clear, right? Dikshit, Srivalli is not there.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Srivalli, are you clear?
Okay, sir.
Shashikala?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. I am stopping recording.